Okay, I have never played Graveyard Keeper before. I don't know what kind of game it is. I don't know anything about it. This is on Access Subblock, so I just bought it. Didn't read anything on Steam, so completely blind. Thank you for purchasing Stranger Sins. Hope you enjoyed the new story and your new tavern. I like the graphical style of the game already. Looks like it does allow for a controller, so that's cool. It's an ordinary day. Our hero's hurrying home, and someone very important is waiting for him. Even in everyday routine, there's a place for loving and feeling loved. Especially when you know that someone misses you. Controller's easier. I tend to prefer controller if I can get away with it on stream. I really like the visual style of the game so far. A whole new chapter awaits you ahead. Your home is a graveyard. Does that mean I'm dead? You're a graveyard keeper. If you want to go home to your love, you need to be a good graveyard keeper. Okay. Oh, I missed that there was... Thanks, Yahan, for the sub. I appreciate that. I was up and about looking for the game, so I didn't hear it go off. Oh yeah, I really love... This style of sprite art speaks to me. I enjoy it a lot. Let me just sleep. Cook berry juice. Multiple chests I can store in. Fuel from sticks, firewood, and coal. Okay. It's kind of got like a survival thing going on. Maybe. Oh yeah, this game is gorgeous looking. I'm digging it up with my hands. Holy Sard, I'm a skull. Are you Jerry? Why would you think I'm Jerry? How'd you find me? The man told me you'd answer all my questions. Who are you and where the Sard are we? I remember the bell and a donkey. Something's wrong with that animal. It could be dangerous. The little hobbit holes everywhere. There's a donkey. Fresh corpse from the town. Wow, a talking donkey. You can understand me. Let's talk. I feel like Animal Crossing voice is like so common now in indie games because it's much cheaper, right? 5 carrots a day. The guy in the back. I'm not dead yet. What a strange land this is. Grab that juicy corpse while it's fresh. Take it to the morgue. Easy to pick up and drop large items. Body on the autopsy table. Sliced flesh from the corpse. What? No way! With triple question marks. Talking skull with amnesia. Is it right that you don't know where you are? Is it right that I'm a skull? Trade the meat in the village tavern for a beer. Bring the beer to me. Blueprint, preparation place, blueprint palette, extract flesh. Okay. Clear the path. Autopsy. Flesh. Okay, is it like a skill tree kind of a thing? That's cool. Meat Fiesta. You unlocked a new technology and got burgers, sandwich, and baked meat. That's disgusting. You'll get used to it. Okay. Take body. The UI in this game is really pretty and clean looking too, which I appreciate. Use the blueprint desk at the graveyard, mark a site for the grave, then dig it with your shovel. Carefully put the body or what remains of it in the grave, bury and decorate. Don't use goat skulls and upside down stars for decoration. Okay. Grave. I see. So some of these already have things. There's bodies in some of these already, it looks like. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. It just says that a body can go in there, I guess. Oh, I see. I need to build a new grave site. Maybe I was right earlier. Okay. Inter the corpse. Novice grave digger. Here comes the bishop, your boss. Ask him about the burial certificate. Okay. It's like Stardew Valley, but with being a gravedigger. And instead of like leaving your job at Walmart, you got hit by a car. Now you're like a supernatural gravedigger or something. Expecting a new keeper for 30 years, he pretends there's nothing wrong. Your graveyard is a mess. There's no way I'm promoting you to cleric until you fix it. Graveyard quality, church appeal. Repair graves to increase the graveyard's overall quality. As soon as your graveyard quality is at least 5, I'll be pleased to promote you. Grace. This chose to represent his will. Come by again next week. Must be a specific day. Why do you come here? It's part of my duty. As soon as the body's been laid to rest, you can trade its burial certificate for money at the tavern. Okay. Prepare all the graves. Okay, got it. No, not the keeper. I was going home from work. Who is BB? I am. Blessed and beautiful. Okay. Is this game, was this originally written in English, or is this by a non-English developer? Craft items you'll need to unlock the relevant technology. It costs tech points. Red points represent handcrafting skills, ability to work with materials. Green points represent knowledge about the nature of things and nature itself. Blue points represent your spiritual knowledge in the immaterial world. Get your first blue at the study table in the church basement. It is an English dev? Okay. Got the new technology and got stone stockpile. Gather stone rock. Small tree felling and sticks. Oh, cool. Okay. The concept of wood. Russia? Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Like, the art in the game is incredible, and the gameplay so far is very cool. The script is a little weird, but that could be because it was localized. Okay, we got a little bank here. Sold the innkeeper. Axe, pickaxe, hammer. I have to build a brand new fence, okay. I can repair some of these, right? That one looks much nicer now. I think I'm consuming resources to do this. Okay. But I dig this so far. This is cool. Oh, give me some XP drops. That's cool. Yeah, it's like Stardew Valley is the closest game I can think to compare it to. That's cool though. I'm really interested to see like how much value can they extract out of just being a graveyard keeper, right? No bodies in the morgue right now. So follow the arrow and see where it's sending me. Wheat. I guess hopefully there's a chest in town if they're sending me to the inn to sell my burial certificate. It must be like Halloween. Yo, Radric. Came from the graveyard. I woke up here today and things have been crazy since then. Things are looking bright for our village. When are you planning on opening the church? It's burial certificates. According to the ancient contract, I have to trade it for money. Only if I have money. As soon as you open the church, pilgrims bring in lots of shiny coins to the village. Meat is a delicacy in our village. I'd be glad to buy it. Okay, so I can sell him human meat. Great. There was an accident with an inappropriate meat. Ever since, all meat must be approved by royal authority. Okay, if I had a stamp, I could say that. Send a form to the court. Guy called Snake. He has a fake royal stamp. This charm comes here every red day. Help you find Snake. Okay. You're at the Dead Horse. It looks medieval. Maybe I traveled through time. What year is it? What do you mean year? Listening to the astrologer's nonsense. Okay. Everybody knows the Earth is flat. Yeah, everybody know. The name of our kingdom is the Kingdom, and it is not beloved here in the village. I do like nouns for names. Take this letter to Blacksmith Cresvold. Southeastern corner of the village. Okay. Well, as long as I have, you'll know how to ring people too. I'm Mrs. Chain, Heradric's wife. She can sell recipes, okay. Fish delicacies, tasty and healthy, sweet baking, and pies. So Max, you were saying that starting with the DLC kind of changes the base game a little bit? Does it give you new things to do? Alright, I'll explore the village later. I got stuff to do back at the house. I should bring my resources back with me. Oh, that's cool. You leave little footprints behind. This game is super pretty. Big fan of the look of it. Witch Hill. Gotcha. It's at the village. This place is so weird, but it feels so real. Everyone's okay with me just appearing out of nowhere. There's a cellar in your cottage. Gathering edible mushrooms, berries, and apples. Know how to make bread. Bring me beer and I'll tell you a lot of important stuff, like how you can get home. Do I look like a magic head with answers? Well, technically, yes. Okay. Let's see, and any activity consumes stamina, which makes sense. I assume if it's like Stardew, then you don't want to like completely deplete your run energy. Or move, or action energy, I should say, stamina. Yeah, that's right on. Guessing I can't fix the fence? Maybe not yet. More stone. Actually make a gravestone from scratch at some point for that body. Okay. Flower beds. Try to watch my stamina here. It's probably as far as I want to take it for now. Cellar. Who's down here? Oh, it's Snake. Clear the path. Okay. I can't do it yet. Not enough energy. Let's sleep and get our energy back. Oh, I do like the day counter in the top left corner. That's cool. That's kind of a neat way to do sleeping as well. So I wonder if it's a random roll, how much energy you get back per tick. I'm so refreshed. This is not good. Who do you think you are? Been here for a long time. I'm Yorick. It's too bad you're here. Very glad to see you. We have a rather unpleasant fellow buried here. To have a new neighbor instead. Jerry only told him about burying bodies. Because he's a ghost and he's a skull and their names are swapped. Guy in the lower right corner grave is so mean. Yeah, like there's enough days that they could have had a unique color for each day. It's easier for me to discern colors than symbols. You have a corpse, you need a license. The old keeper used to buy them through the mailbox near the church. Burger. Oh, there's been no commentary on, like, the human meat problem, right? There's a slight mention earlier of, like, inappropriate meat. Blueprint tests access the building interface and start building or removing an object in the area. Some objects are built immediately. Some require extra work, which spends time and energy. Okay. Timber stockpile, stone stockpile. That's cool. We finished clearing out any crap that's in the graveyard area. Took me back to Harvest Moon, right? Like I said during Stardew Valley that, like, I've started Harvest Moon dozens of times, and I always spend the entire first night cleaning out the entire field. Because, like, you can potentially spend forever in an evening by just running to those springs and refilling your stamina over and over. You just can't do it late in the game because it'll upset your spouse if you get married. Needed technology. This is mostly giving me nature XP, it looks like, to clear this stuff out. I don't know if it's having any effect on the quality, but I'll probably need this space later to build more graves, is my guess. Area is closed due to cultist activity. Please address any concerns of the Inquisitor. So I need to make a kit somehow and figure out how to do that. Sawing. Here we go. Need 15 red XP. If I understood that correctly. So, like, hard, heavy labor gives you red XP. So is this game, like, released in Russia originally and then localized into English, or was it made by Russians in English only? If anyone happens to know. We played a couple Slavic games now. This Pathologic and Stalker. Let me check. Let's see. I need 15. Okay. Maybe it's a publisher. The writing in the game definitely feels very ESL. And the tone is really odd too. That was true in Stalker and Pathologic as well. I like it though, it's different from what I'm used to. Stalker creators in a clone of Warcraft 2. Give nuclear weapons to the nations of Azeroth. Interesting. Stalker was a bizarre game. I really need to read that Roadside Picnic book at some point. It seems like it's pretty influential in Russian media. It's available in English early in development. Okay. Gotcha. It's interesting because the tone of games like this, Pathologic and Stalker, is like so different from something like Papers, Please, which is in a vaguely like Slavic Eastern European country, but is definitely by a Westerner, right? I believe that was one of my most, like, I had the highest average concurrent viewers of all time in Papers, Please, because there's a really popular like Russian community of viewers for that game, and like Heroes of Might and Magic 3 and Fallout 2 or something. It's crazy. Alright, there's my 15 red XP. I do like the XP system, that's pretty awesome. Unlock. So now I can make stone repair kits. I need to make wood wedges soon. Can I already make wood repair kits? Is that a thing? Gathering stick, stone rock. No, it's further down on woodworking, okay. 20 red XP. Keep gathering bread then. Are you Russian, Brutus? I didn't know that. These annual championships in Poland. For Heroes 3, that's crazy. Yeah, I've been trying to like put together what makes a game super popular in like Eastern Europe, Russia, and Slavic countries. Seems to be a lot of PC games, like isometric, probably easy to port, or works on a lot of systems, maybe. I'm just going to keep farming red XP for now. I need to make these kits to improve the graveyard. Runs on anything, right? Oh, I didn't think about the barrier to reading. Yeah. I wonder why the old Fallout games are so popular. There's a lot of English text. Runs on anything is a big one, sure. Oh, I need 5 more, okay. Your tool is broken, you need to fix it to continue using it. Okay, figure out how to do that. See if I get any red XP for felling trees. I do get a small amount. I think I can throw this on my wood pile. Is that how that works? Is how it works. Cool. Needed technology. Very good. Super interested to see where this goes, but at this point it's like it seems like it's just focused on survival, right? Like, okay, you got hit in a car crash, you got teleported into the past, you're a graveyard keeper, don't ask any questions, human meat is fine, you know. Let's see. Because I can't make, this is for the yard specifically, so I need to find a carpenter's bench. Let's see. Carpenter's workbench. Is that going to be in a specific place, or is that something that I have to make? I wonder. Oh, claim property. Interesting. This is a really cool game so far. I'm digging it. Build them from scratch in the yard. Okay. And the yard blueprint will let me make them? This one here? Carpenter's workbench, I see. So I guess we need a sawhorse first, if I'm understanding it correctly. That's cool. An amount of energy. Gotcha. Let's see. Figure out how to make a board. How is time passage treated in this game? Like, am I racing against the clock with the amount of energy I'm burning? So I know I've got some quests to do. I got to turn in my certificate in town and go do the blacksmith thing, but it seemed like fixing up the graveyard was a very high initial priority. Technology. Environmentally deadlines. Okay, so it's kind of chill in that respect. I don't need to worry about like optimizing my time. That's cool. Stardew works like that too, right? I've only played like 3 or 4 hours of Stardew, so I haven't gotten far enough to get stressed out by late game time limits. I only really know the original Harvest Moon for the Super Nintendo, which did have a time limit. You wanted to be pretty efficient during your day if you could. Okay, that's cool. So if it started with season restricted, sure. Okay, so I've got the wood. I need to make the stone cutter, I guess. Let's see. Stone working. Stone carving. Oh wow, the XP for that is nuts. Okay, maybe not that then. Need coal or iron ore. I guess I'll go to the town now. So all the chests are treated as separate stores of things, right? That's cool. I like that they give you multiple options for it. Gotcha. I think I stored it over here somewhere. Yeah, that's right. My inventory space is pretty decent. Doesn't seem like there's any like weight in this game or penalty for carrying heavy stuff on you. Just you have a limited number of inventory slots that you need to manage. Probably can collect wheat eventually. Sure. I think I like slots just from a game design perspective. Like it's abstract and you can laugh about, oh, it's kind of funny that a giant battle axe takes up the same amount of inventory space as like a wheel of cheese, but I feel like it's a lot easier to balance slots and build your game around slots. And to try to get a weight system to work just right. There's not a map, is there? Wait. Perhaps there is. Oh, this is cool. Known NPC list. More kitchen garden, wheat farm, the village. Okay. Guessing the blacksmith is the anvil. Really love the look of this game. It's very pretty. This sort of 16-bit style is like my favorite. Doors closed until I have 80 happiness with Cresvold. Okay, so like I need to like wait for him to just be outside normally, presumably. Whetstone could sharpen it, okay, but I don't have one. So I just have to pass time to run into him again. I can head back to my house and do some more clearing of stuff. Time seems like it passes pretty quick in this game. Like, is it best to just rest, or can you kind of wait for night to end? Okay. Yeah, like the hour-to-hour passage seems really quick in this compared to comparable games I've played. I got a mist effect. I need to get XP. Oh, this is the penalty for chopping too far from my house, right? Because I can't get my wood there easily. Sure. Yeah, it seems like walking is pretty slow by design. Does stacking work in my inventory? Trying to see if there's a dedicated button for it here. Whoa. I turned that off? Oh no, not again. I turned it off. I did that with the controller, that's pretty wild. Come on outside, dude. Hey, what's up? I got some stuff for you. Keeper of the local graveyard, I think. Unfortunately, I'm the local blacksmith. Fortunately? Hey, thank you, Burner. Appreciate that. One mineral lady can't be bothered to come himself.
You're super awesome.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Appreciate her. Very Stardew. Okay. Cool. I want to see more games in this genre, right? It's a cool genre. Oh, myself, where can I find some ore? The swamp soil. There's a huge swamp to the west. Oh, cool. Let's fix this, if I understand right. Presumably I get to reuse the whetstone. Okay, yeah, give it back to me. So I can build one of those at my house, and not have to come all the way here for it in the future. Gotcha. Oh, I'm out of energy. Oh no! Can I rest in town? Can I, like, sleep at the inn? Great job of making this game look detailed without looking cluttered. Burial certificate. Oh, I can get food here. Get beer for the skull. Gotcha. So how do I get to my potions? Oh, never mind, I found it. It's under character. Energy potion. Oh, just swinging is an energy expenditure. Interesting. Not hitting. Cool. Defeated the slimes. Green jelly. That's the name of a band. They did the soundtrack to one of the Super Nintendo Spider-Man games. They have that really funny Three Little Pigs song with Maynard James Keenan. What's this? Everything is ready, Monsignor. It looked like being able to make iron or use iron later is really complicated. Strange fellow snooping around. I live here at the graveyard. He calls us guys? Why, he's a cultist for certain. Okay. That's janky. I'm the graveyard keeper. Guy's got creepy whispering. Should you join me at the witch burning ceremony? A weak stomach. How'd you find yourself in such an interesting position? I got hit by a car. It just happened. There's nothing special to say. What the fuck? It's so... Pathologic has that really hardcore too. This feeling of like, things just happen. and you're not going to understand why. You just have to kind of roll with it, right? Stalker 2. Righteous anger rises within my soul. We burned thousands of witches and heretics for 30 years. It's only the beginning. That's dark. I guess the game is called Graveyard Keeper. There's a lot of dead bodies, huh? I think it's part of my job. Live right beside the hill near the graveyard, right? I need someone to be my friend here. I don't trust the villagers. They don't go to church. They even refuse to lay in their graves after death, in case there are zombies. It'd be a pleasure to be your friend. Earn my trust and to be a friend of the Inquisition, you'll have to show me your goodwill. Today is a day of wrath, not a day of sweating the minor details. Okay. There's no other place where I can feel my holy wrath so deeply. Okay. So next, it looks like these are some of the planetary symbols. That looks like that's Mars. You can see a moon day, Monday, and a Sunday. Oh, I need to go further south, okay. Thanks for sharing this, Max. I didn't know this game existed, and it's really cool. Happy to hear that there's not like a aggressive time limit. Yeah, you're right. Look forward to play more of this and more of Stardew. Hey, dude. Yeah, it's here.
Sweet interface.
Did you ever play Stardew Valley or see anything of Stardew Valley?
I don't think I've ever heard of that before.
It's like a farming game. This is like your graveyard keeper.
Sorry.
No worries. So I'm trying to build stuff over here. I think I can make this furnace now.
This live-action Settlers of Catan?
That's not an unreasonable way to do it. Not an unreasonable comparison. Yeah, I'm like... So you've seen some Minecraft played, right?
Sure.
Did you ever play Minecraft? It's kind of similar to that with... you collect wood and stone, and then you use that to craft new things, and you use the things from that to craft new things, and so on. So I'm like trying to get better at managing wood and stone so I can repair a graveyard. But I'm like a weird Russian guy that got killed in a car accident, and now I'm a graveyard man in a different universe or something.
You're an undead graveyard.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Let's be clear.
You understand.
Why is this graveyard so important? Have they said yet?
They haven't said. This is a Russian game, and I've played a few Russian games now, and they kind of have this attitude of like, shit just happens. You're a graveyard keeper. This is your life.
We already told you. Don't ask why. We already told you.
You don't need to know. And the character's like, okay. This is my life now, apparently. Repair this thing. I think I need to sleep because I'm almost out of energy.
Sleeping in games, bro. Why did they introduce that? Does that bother you at all?
I think it works in a game like this because it's a way to like make you not just do everything. Because I've got this meter in the corner, right? But like, there's other games where like it doesn't really matter in a game like Red Dead Redemption. Like, who cares? Like, you can get health by doing millions of things. But if it's tied to like the number of actions you can do in a day, then I'm okay with it.
Right, because then it kind of separates and creates levels, so to speak. Yeah.
So I make fuel and iron ingots, but I don't think I have the smarts to do iron ingots yet. Let me get to... Don't be terrified, I know this is...
Thank you for taking care of me, because just seeing that on the screen made me hot.
Look at all these different tech trees.
Oh, and then look at the top. You can scroll to the right.
There's not just the. I thought there was just one, but when you said that, okay, that's not the tree I was expecting it to be.
And I like live in constant fear that there's a perfect game out there that was made for me, and I will not play it because of the interface.
Yeah.
And I know like 97% of games do a great job of like walking you through how to navigate the interface and what things mean.
Right.
But I think I've had it happen to me like twice where I pushed A too fast and didn't read all the explanation, and it crippled me in the game forever.
Now, I think there are games out there. That's a really interesting thing to think about, though. That there are video games that might be perfect for someone, but because there's some kind of weird thing that they didn't quite do right. You know, I have that issue with polish in games where like there might be a game that the core gameplay loop I really like, but it's just not polished at all, and it's difficult for me to enjoy it as a result.
So you know me, I can't get past graphics sometimes.
This game doesn't help you find important unlocks at all. Yeah, I didn't even realize there were multiple tech trees before. Smithing, primitive foraging. Oh, yeah, we need nails. That's good. So I need an anvil to do that. So I could do that at the smith's house later. Cooking table, wooden anvil 2. Okay. What are your favorite games?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, I really hate to go down an anti-Sonic. I was just about to say, I really hate to go down the opposite of Sonic road. So if this sounds like I'm just naming stuff that's opposite of Sonic, I'm sorry.
What's a game that's really slow that has a red instead of a blue character?
It's Mario. I love Super Mario World. My favorite Mario game is New Super Mario Brothers. What was that on, like the DS? Or
That sounds right.
The handheld one. So that's one of my favorite games. I really, really love the Borderlands series.
So you've been enjoying it. You still playing Borderlands 3?
I'm still playing it every day, and I love it because it's so casual. Like you can pick up and play it for 20 minutes, or you can play it for 20 hours, and it's all the same. Like I never feel like anxious, like I don't have the time to dedicate to this. Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh my god. Have I talked to you about that?
So I know you really like Red Dead 1, and you just kind of like you recognize that Red Dead 2 is a great game.
It's a fantastic game.
Sit down and
I just can't play it anymore. I can't play it anymore. Like it's too overwhelming for me.
Yeah, there's too much.
So like I really, I hate to be stereotypical. I feel like I'm going to let Nas down by saying this, but San Andreas was really fun for me.
Yeah,
I feel like you can't say that anymore because it's just too.
They should make another one. Is that acceptable? I love San Andreas.
I love San Andreas still.
I think it's what that has in common with something like Borderlands is that they both do a really good job of giving you little dopamine hits. And like, here's something that's in your vision right now that you can do right now, and you can tunnel vision and go do. I'm just going to go work out and make my character buff, or I'm going to eat a ton of hamburgers and become super fat. You know what
hates little dopamine hits?
What?
Red Dead Redemption 2. It doesn't want to give you any. It does not want to give you any little dopamine hits ever at all. I can't wait till you get to that on this.
We'll play it.
God, I will walk you my PlayStation. So don't buy it. Just I will walk it to you so you can play it for however long you need it. Because I don't want to play it anymore.
This game has a lot of little dopamine. Like every time I cut one of these trees down, you can see these little like orbs pop out of it.
Oh, I like that.
And those are like little XP orbs. And I think just having something little like that was they never did. Did they do the XP thing after San Andreas and any of the other GTA games?
I don't think so.
So I remember like riding the bike so you could make the bikes faster than a car.
You could see the results on your body. So like that's great for me. But like in asking me my favorite games is also a difficult question because like I have games that I like to play, which is like a small group, and then I have games that I like to watch play, which is a big group of games. Like I will not play horror games anymore because I can't take it. Like my nerves can't take it. But I love to watch people play any horror game, obscure, mainstream, whatever. But yeah, like one of my greatest like gaming experiences ever was watching you play Braid. loved.
Yeah.
I loved
watching you play Braid.
That was before you had the Twitch channel. Marstead has been directing games for way before Twitch. Like he would come over and play Braid
just
for
play
hours,
Limbo or
and we would
Braid
just
or
be so happy watching him play that. So that was like, that still resonates with me as like one of my funnest gaming experiences, watching that story unfold and watching you solve puzzles.
Yeah. Oh, I like those kinds of puzzle games that work as a what would you call it? Oh, he gave me a free mug of beer. Cool. That work as like kind of co-op, where like just having someone else sitting on the couch, you can
to look at it from a different angle, right?
Like you were seeing that with Baba Is You, and I don't think we ever played The Witness together, but that one's pretty.
I like some of those trials on the new Zelda,
Breath of the Wild. Yeah. I'm gonna go try to find the skeleton, the skull guy, Mort, Jerry. He's back at the town, I thought, somewhere, because I got his beer to give to him. And we'll see what else we can do in the town. It looks like I can't use the anvil yet, is what I was having to do. That's
hilarious. I feel like the GTA 5 logo was borderline insulting to my mates. Ribbon letting you know that V means 5. Yeah, that's right. I think they knew.
$1 bill.
Rockstar knows who their audience is. They know you don't want to read.
I don't know. I see a lot of, in like the gaming culture, I've been seeing a lot of San Andreas specific memes that I don't see it from other games. So I wonder if there's demand for not San Andreas 2, but let's do another Grand Theft Auto that's like San Andreas.
Yeah, they need to Resident Evil to it, right? Like they need to revamp it, recreate it, bring it back. It can still be the same story and all of that, but just refresh it. I would love that.
The grindstone's the only thing you can
just take the helicopter mission out.
I guess that one was bugged. Like the one with the RC helicopters, like they just screwed it up and they didn't give you enough. And
then they just didn't go back and fix
fuel.
it.
They never fixed it. That's my understanding.
That is some of the worst. Jesus.
Okay, so I need to figure out how to actually make an anvil. Let's see. Stone carving, smithing. So smithing lets me smith if I have the tools with which to smith, but it does not itself produce those tools, right? Okay, hold on. I think I can do it. Advanced forging. Maybe. No, maybe not. No, blueprint anvil. Yes. Okay. Alright. I can make a wood anvil? Okay, and that's at the...
Is that a real thing, a wood anvil? What are you forging on that? Cotton?
Chopping spots. Big tree felon. Woodworking. Oh, it's an option in the blueprint station? Okay, thank you. Wooden anvil.
Oh, that makes sense. You could probably forge gold.
So I need to get another piece of metal first. And that's where you were saying be careful with how you use your metal, which I was not. So... let's see. Oh, now I have my own grindstone. Perfect. Or maybe I had one before, but now I've got a whetstone for it. Might be some in the basement. Okay, let me check. Basement just has like random loot and stuff. Should clean it up down here. There's flour down here. Okay. Oh, what's this in the trunk? Simple and tasty recipe. You know how to make baked mushrooms and baked apples. Cool.
Baked mushrooms.
I need more resources for this pass.
I know that was like really left field to talk about, but I don't think I've ever seen you eat them.
They're alright. I had an influential uncle when I was very young who like convinced me that they were gross. Apparently, my mom tells this story all the time that I used to like them, and he told me they were gross, and I never came around. Like I'll eat them, but I don't like eat them alone. If that makes sense.
You're not going to order them, but if they're on the pizza, you're not.
Yeah, like when we get them in like a Blue Apron order, I'll use them then and not complain about it. But
I hear you.
It kind of tastes like dirt. Like mushy.
They do. Yes.
I didn't notice that there's a theology tech tree. Oh god. That's cool. I guess that makes sense. You use it to make gravestones. Cremation. Awesome. I love how this game just like, yeah, you're gonna make a burger out of human meat. That's fine. We're not gonna... It's Russia. Like, of course, like sometimes you're hungry and you need to eat.
And sometimes you don't have cow and you still want the burger, don't you?
Here's our wooden anvil. We're almost at time for this game, but I want to see if I can... Okay, so now I can make simple iron parts and nails, but now I can get iron ingots, which I need to mine iron for, which I need to unlock this. Oh no, I think I can mine iron because of the mining power up, right? Okay, coal and iron ore. And they said that iron ore is in the swamp. Okay, future Marstead, play this game next time on Subblock. You want to make some iron, and make sure you check all of the tech trees. You just finished making this wooden anvil, so go get some iron, turn it into iron ore, smelt it, make ingots, or just take the ore and turn it into ingots, then make nails and iron parts and build some other stuff around the house. You have to sleep to save? Okay, thanks, Max.
There you go.
Wasn't sure if it was...
Making sleeping necessary. One
so
nap
just,
at a time.
is it just auto-saving while I'm sleeping, or how exactly does it work? Oh, you wait until it's full. There it goes. Gotcha. Thanks. Cool. Thanks for sharing this, Max. Be back in a few minutes for the next Subblock game, River City Girls. Did you ever play River City Ransom back in the day?